Welcome back, viewers. I hope you have all been doing well. So, in our last video, we went through the formula if, how it works in Excel, and how we utilize it to come up with a solution for our invoicing problem. So, today we'll be expanding on that problem statement and using the if-S formula. So, the main difference in if-S and if formula is that if provides you three basic arguments. One is the logical value to check. Second one is the value to show if the logical test is true. And third is the value to show if the logical test is false. So these are three required arguments that the if formula requires. And we utilize the if formula and nested other ifs into it to meet our objective in our last video. Today we'll be showing the if-S formula. So what if-S formula shows is it has two basic arguments that are required. One is the logical test, the value to check whatever we put the criteria in logical value test, and the value to show if the logical test is true. And then it goes on to logical test 2 and the value to show if the logical test 2 is true. So basically then it has only two basic arguments. One is the logical test and the other one is the value to show if the logical test is true. And apart from that, any other logical test. So one logical test is mandatory and all others are optional, as we'll see in our video today. So the data we have are the invoice dates, the invoice amount, due date of the invoice status, and this is the column that we use to check out or utilize the IFS formula, which is the payment category. Now, the purpose over here is to identify the payments, the category which these payments fall into. So to understand the basics of it, so if a invoice status is shown as open, that means the payment hasn't been received and it's a delayed payment. And if it's paid, then it's an on-time payment. Then we have not sent status, that is that are future invoices, so those will be categorized as future payments. So you can see the formula I have applied over here. So let's move over to our working sheet and start utilizing this formula and applying it over here in this cell. So if I go into the formula function, type ifs, so you can see the arguments that it shows over here are only two, logical test 1 and value to show if logical test 1 turns out to be true. All right, so let's see how we can use this formula to solve our problem. So first I need to select the cell where I want to check the condition over here, and I apply the condition over here as paid. Okay, so over here you'll see that immediately it's showing me that this logical test will be true. So let's start off with the first condition, which is open. So it's showing that the result of this logical test will be false. And now I want to show the value in the case it's true. So in case the statement logical test I'm showing is open, that would mean a delayed payment. Oh, come on. All right. Delayed payment. As you see, as soon as I clicked into the value, so it immediately added the logical test too. Now it's up to me to choose this or not, but this is an optional one. Since I have two more conditions to apply, So I select F3 again, and now I mention that in case it's paid, so it's showing that this one would be true. And I mentioned, okay, in this case, specify on time payment, and logical 3 comes up. Logical test 3, I say that not sent, not sent. Again, this will be false. Let me just scroll down and mention it as future payment. Now it's showing me logical test 4 as well, but since I don't have any logical tests remaining, so I'll press OK. So my if S formula is ready over here. So we can see it's checking F3, which is this particular cell, for the value open, paid, and not sent, and applying the respective inputs. Now I'll go over here to the bottom right corner of the cell and keep pressing the left mouse button and drag it down to all the cells that I want this formula to be applied on. And Excel does its magic, and you can see that now you can see all of these applied. So the ones that are matching with paid are showing as on-time payment, and the ones in the open state are showing as delayed payment, and not sent ones are shown as future payments. So you can then utilize further formulas in Excel like COUNTIF or SUMIF, for example, to uh, add more analytics to your sheet. But those are the videos that you can also see on my channel. But today we'll be focusing on FS only. So this is how you see we solved our objective and achieved it using FS formula. So I hope this video will be helpful for you in solving such little problems. And if you like this video, please click the like button and remain subscribed to the channel so you can see the important and these helpful videos for your objectives that you want to achieve. Until our next video, remain subscribed to the channel and take care of yourself. Bye bye.